Hi everyone, I'm going to do a summer sea turtle picture and I've got it upside down. There you go. Summer sea turtle picture in it's a partial, and we're going to try to do it in a speed painting. Eventually, get into the speed painting so I don't bore you to death. You know how that goes. Just stick with me and we'll get started. I had this plan to do the a seahorse, and I knew I had this painting, the seahorse painting, and it's big, and I thought it was a partial. I looked for 2 hours in all of my storage of diamond paintings. 2 hours. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find it nowhere. You know where it was? And I looked through everything 2 and 3 times. I mean, pulling it out, physically looking at everything, and even in my category, oh, if you only knew. Guess where it was? The very top of this. You see this? You see this thing right here? You see it with all these diamond paintings in it? It's at the very top, very, 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 very top. After I'd done looked through this thing like 5 times, it was at the very top of it, staring me right in the face. Well, once I got it out, the thing is huge. It's long, and it's a full diamond painting with special drills in it. And I was going to do that with you on here really quick. Don't think so. This is going to be a few months. Now, I thought, well, I just want to do a quick diamond painting partial that's really lovely and has really pretty colors and has all the wonderful special shaped shiny beads. That I just wanted to do that with you. A really quick one that's refreshing, and it's seasonal. It's right now summer here. We're right at the end of June, and next month we'll be going to the beach. Hopefully we'll get to see some of these, but you never know. So let me get you set up and we'll get started. I have my light A2, this is my A3 light pad, but because it makes it look so dark on this camera, I don't know if I'm going to turn it on or what, because I don't know. That'll be okay. Now I can go even lighter with it if that makes it a little easier to see. So I guess we'll do it really close so you can actually see what and all I'm doing. Whoops. Okay, let's see. How is that, everyone? Hopefully you can see better. Alright, try not to move this around too much. And I'm just going to use let's say this is your first diamond painting and it's a partial. Here's the top, and you have all your little symbols here, and I found the little packet, my stuff. I have my pen, but you would probably be using one of these if you were just starting out, just starting out. You would be using one of your pink, or sometimes they're clear with glitter in it, but you will load this tip up with your wax, and see they provide this in all your diamond paintings. I usually do not use this. I bought the blue poster tack off of Amazon, and I use that, and I also buy custom made diamond pins to use, but and that's what I usually use. But I'm gonna do it just like a new person would do, and I have my scissors to open up each individual bags. I'm not going to kit this up because as this is going to be pretty quick to run through each color and get each color over with. You can work from one side to the other, whatever. I'm going to do it just like as if this is my first diamond painting. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll find out where your first color is. It's number 1. Of course, on these are numbered by these are all different numbers. Okay, these are special shapes, is what we call special shapes. And if you notice, they're not just round or square. These are all these wonderful shapes. Let's see if we can get it to, well, can't do it because the actual light is not on it as good, and it's not one to focus for me. So anyways, this is a gold diamond shape, or a marquise shape, you know. Okay, and that's number 11. So we're not wanting number 11 yet. So we're going to put 11 over there. We're going to try to find our number 1, which is this blue. It's a nice sapphire jewel blue. The silver you see is the back. Okay, number 1, and this number E014 is the item number right here. So that way you cannot get these mixed up, even if you separate them. If you store these in a different place than these, and that's what I do, and that's what I did, and it took me a little bit to find the diamonds to go to this one. After I decided not to do the seahorse one. I hope the colors are going to come across really nice. I may back this down a little bit. Let's turn it off and see what the difference is. Okay. And see, I look through this thing. If you see this, I have a lighted magnifying glass, and that's what I look through to see my little. Some of these can be very tiny. See, that's the 11s right there. They're very, very, very tiny. So, you know, we're just going to try to get all this done. And I hope that I've got the color setting right on this picture, on this camera. For some reason, it goes from yellow to too much blue. I'm so sorry. I need to get a different camera. This one just really, or either it's just me not knowing how to use one. I don't know. It could be that, or it could be both. So, anyways, we're going to start off with our 1. Now, if anything happens to where you cannot finish this color, what I do is I will take some tape and I will fold this up, fold it and fold it again, and tape it down so that way it will not, you will not lose it. Okay, but we are fully going to do each color until we get this one done. And so you would pour out just a little bit in here. They usually give you a little bit extra, well, a lot more extra than you need. Most companies do. And I'm going to set this over here where I will not mess with it. So that way it won't get spilled. And I put probably too much in that little boat. I use a bigger one for my normal stuff. And so I'm going to use one of these, which I haven't used in like forever. And here's the wax. And you're going to have to put enough in here. Now look, there's other stuff in there. Let me see. I must have used this for something else. Okay. Some kind of chalky stuff. I don't know. Maybe I was using it for some kind of craft. Okay. Hopefully that will not make this stuff come out. Don't worry. I have others. I do have a... Let's try this one. I have a blue one. Look at there. I know this isn't like a new person, but some of you have these. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they real pretty? You know? Let me back you up a little bit, because I feel like I'm going to be out of frame. Okay, we're going to peel this back. That's the top piece. And we're going to fill this one up. Okay, that should be as much as it'll hold. Okay. And I rubbed it to try to get any extra off of there. Set that aside. We're going to start on this top side. And this is number 1. Let's find our number 1s. Is there any number? Yeah, we found some right here around in this. Okay, so now I'm going to position everything where you can see me working on it. Let's see if you can see. I'm going to be doing this area, this little blue area right here. Okay. And you just pick one up, see how it picks it up, and you put it right where that one is. Right in that circle where the ones are. And that's the only place you put this one, is where it's labeled as a 1. We just keep going until we get all those completed. Oops, I'm off. Now sometimes you can do that. You can get off, but it will, you can get it back on there. Some people use tweezers. I am not that good. I'm so sorry. I am not going to use tweezers. That would take me forever, because I would be trying to pick up each one and put it down. It just take too long. And sometimes these diamonds will not be perfect. There'll be chips out of them, and I'm seeing that with this. There are some that are chipped, not perfectly round, but that's okay. You really can't tell it once you get it done. The glue is it's not real sticky on the canvas. I can't remember where I got this one. I did unbox it. So if you can remember which video that I unboxed this one, if you find it before I can, if you don't mind posting it in the comments, that maybe others can see it if they want this one, and you just that way they can get it if it's still available. It may not, sometimes these things does sell out. So when you see something that you just love, 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 you want to go ahead and get it if you can, because they do sell out of images, and some do not bring them back. I get the most questions about the one on the wall behind me, with the lady dreaming while she fell asleep while she's reading her book. So I can't remember the name of that one. It's not, I don't think it's available on AliExpress anymore. It may be available on Anbuy. So you can look up, just weed through it all and try to find it. I've had a lot of questions and stuff in other videos. So if you go through the comments in some of the other videos, you may find where someone has posted a link to where you can get it. It's just hard for me to go back and find it for every time I get questioned about it on different videos. I ought to make it in a note and save it on my computer, so that way when someone asks, I can just go get it and post it really quickly. I have been very busy. Update on my husband. He had his pacemaker put in earlier than when it was supposed to, because his symptoms was getting a lot worse. So they went ahead and put it in. He's doing really well. It's just a regular dual chamber pacemaker, and it was very sore and painful at first, and he's having to get used to not using that left arm for things that he wants to. He's a brick mason, so lifting heavy things is probably not going to be happening anytime soon, and he may not be able to lift major 12-inch block that are really, really, really heavy over his head anymore. So I appreciate all the prayers that everyone has prayed for him and us. It's been a rough 2 years, I tell you. But we got through it. The Lord got us through it, and we're good. Don't forget, we do have a new online store, SundancerArtGallery.com. So there will be all kinds of crafts and things that we, in our artwork, that me and my mom and my dad sell. So you can always go to SundancerArtGallery.com and check out all the different things that we have for sale. And we try to put reasonable prices on them. We're not it's not crazy prices like some art can be. And I'm even thinking about maybe offering some of the diamond paintings that I finish, if someone would want that. I don't know if they'd want something that someone else has done, but sometimes you never know. So I would really appreciate it if you check that out and see all the different crafts and jewelry and all kinds of things on there. If you're ever in the Lawrence County area of South Carolina, come downtown. From Tuesday to Saturday, we're open at our booth on the square, at the historical square in Lawrence. 120, I think is the address. South Public Square, Lawrence. And it's 10 to 6, I think, on weekdays, and from Tuesday, well, that's Tuesday through Friday. And then Saturday it's 9 to 3, I think. Yep. Okay, there, I've done all the ones right here. Right there. I hope you can see it. I do hope you could see it. Alright. Now, I'm going to start with this going around here. Make sure you got them flat. Well, I didn't start where I said I was going to, did I? I lied. I lied. Here we go. Let's try, and this is the turtle's head. And that is 1. It almost looks like a 7, but there's a 7 right there, so I can tell it's not. At least I don't think it's a 7. Nope, it's a 1. Ha! Now if I get off to where you can't see, I'm so sorry. Bear with me. I will fix it in editing if I can. Whoops, I didn't pick one up. Now when you get to where it won't pick it up, you have to put some more wax in. Sometimes the wax gets dirty. Sometimes you have to take the wax out. Okay. Once I get this done, we shall look for other ones and get all the ones done. And a round picture like this that's partial, you don't have to be absolutely exact. It's very forgiving for those starting out and for kids going to the next level from their other little children type And if you've looked at some of the other videos, you know there's some diamond paintings geared more for a younger, starting out children. Like if you have grandkids like mine that see you do them and want their own. And that is what I'm meaning. So, and I love these wonderful sapphire colors. And I'm actually doing 2 lines at a time. Right there. There's ones around here and then ones around there. Oh, I turned my light on, didn't I? Did that mess it up for you? I hope not. It's because my light, the thing to control it is right here under my arm. So I have to, that's the only thing that the A3s have a finger sensitive touch on and off, and that can kind of get aggravating if you don't turn it the correct way, and I didn't turn it the way so it'd be off away from me so I wouldn't touch it. So we're going to speed up here for this number 1. You can see my cat outside there. He is beside the tree. I'm trying to find him for you. See him in between those? He's out there trying to catch that bird. He's sitting there, laying there. See him? Right. Let's see if I can get my arm in it. Right there. His name is Nathan. He's yellow, big old yellow cat. He's trying to be mean right now. Okay, back to the blues. Okay, now we are on number 2. So number 2 is the silver. This really, really, really pretty silver. Right here, it's silver. Got some hitchhikers in there. Okay. There we go. See our hitchhiker right there. There's a couple of them. That's okay. Now what we'll do is we'll start. I'm gonna cover. What I do is I use my cover sheet from my hand, obviously, and I'm going to start on this side. There's some bubbles here that are number 2s. And then there's some number 2s. Let's see, are there any number 2s inside him? Right here and here. Okay, and so we'll work our way around, or work the top, and then we'll do the bottom. That's usually how I like to do it, the top, and do one half and then the other half. But I kind of worked around it with those lines because everything was more lines than anything. On this other, so a lot of these are bubbles. Any white area is going to be a 2. That would be what you would paint if it was actual paint. So these go in these little 2 areas, number 2. And you'll notice I'm really kind of crazy about how I work. Sometimes I'll jump over on the other side. If I see one over there, I'll do it like a dummy. And I don't know, it's OCD, I think. Backwards OCD. I should be going in the same line as I was intending on doing, but then I jump around. OCD mixed with ADD, so I guess that's what it is. Oh, didn't pick one up. Anyways, if you have any issues, any questions about diamond painting, leave it under here. I may do a question and answer video. People like to ask questions. And I'd love to do that. So leave your questions in the comments, and I'll see if I can't get, I'll probably answer them on the comments, but I'll also make a video. 3 now. It's pretty gold. You can see that? Well, I hope you can see it anyways. It's a pretty, get it underneath this light, maybe you can see it. There you go. Look at that pretty gold right there. This light that I have with my magnifying glass is a white LED, so it's causing it to turn the video to be more blue than I want. So anyways, I can never win for losing. I think with the color on this. So anyways, we're on number 3 now. And it is a round gold. Isn't that pretty? Round gold. Oh, how pretty is that? So let's go find the 3s and get them started. type now, which is a nice, pretty lighter blue. Isn't that pretty? This is so pretty. Can you tell what it looks like? I hope so. Almost halfway. Number 6 is a really pretty ruby red. our number 7, which is pink. Pretty pink. See if you can see how pretty that is. Which is going to be a beautiful purple. Well, it doesn't come across, it looks more blue on the camera. But it's purple. Promise. We are on number 9 now, and it's these big, pretty, round beads with the flat back beads. Look at that. And they have these wonderful, the wonderful Aurora Borealis coating on the top that makes them have like a rainbow effect. And, oh, I'm up here and you're, sorry, I'm right here. So I was just trying to get it in that light. You could see maybe that rainbow effect. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. Okay, we are on number 10, which is another larger silver. We're on number 11, which is the very last of the things, the diamonds to put on. Can't talk. And these are the gold marquee shape. Okay, I'm back to yellow again. Anyways, here we go. Here is the end product of this wonderful, beautiful turtle. Isn't that beautiful? And it didn't take too long from start to finish. I had a few interruptions, you know, supper and things like that. I had to make supper and I had to download some of these into the computer because it filled up my card. So other than that, I'd say maybe 2-3 hours, maybe. If not, I mean, depends on how fast you are. But I love it. Isn't it nice? It's really pretty. It turned out really pretty. We love turtles. They're so sweet. What is it about turtles?
I like the baby.
Yeah, you can come say hello. Come say hello.
Hi.
Nope, over here. Scarlett's supposed to be in the bed, but Neon's in her room, and doing this and trying to finish it up for you. And so she can't go to sleep yet.
I actually can go to sleep for it's gonna take me a long time to be awake and then go to sleep.
Okay.
Whenever y'all go to sleep, and then I stay up a little longer by accident because I probably was made for that. But Isaac is probably already asleep by now.
Yeah, he goes to sleep quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you wanted to say hello to everybody.
Yeah.
And good night.
Yeah. You're probably asleep by now.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can go ahead and go to sleep if you want, but not yet because Mama's doing her in.
Okay. All right, go back. Go back to bed. What do you think about the turtle?
It's beautiful.
You like it? Yep. So I will try to remember where I got it and how much or whatever, and put the information down below if you want to get it. SundancerArtGallery.com. You can see almost everything that we have at our booth is available for sale in there. Let us know if you have any questions about anything. And you can get my dad's books. You can get my artwork prints. You can get jewelry that I've made. You can get some of the sea glass and things like that. So, and earrings and rings, wire-wrapped rings. Say that 3 times fast. But anyways, it's late. I'm gonna thank you so much for praying for my husband. His pacemaker, he's running at 70 miles per hour on that pacemaker now. So everything's going good. He's getting better. It was pretty sore and everything. And it took a little while for him to get used to it. His brain finally realized it had a heartbeat. He had such slow heartbeat. It had dropped down to 30s. So 30, 32.
Whenever he was in the hospital, I was worried about him.
Papa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was going to happen, though, because,
Yeah. Your daddy's going to hear you and going to come in here and fuss at us.
Oops.
Good night. All right. So God bless y'all. Have a good night. Bye.
Yeah, bye.